Hello. Happy Sunday, people of the internet. Welcome to the D&D Dungeons and Dragons stream of fun and good things. I hope you are all well. I am here, virtually here with Ninja. Say hi, Ninja.
Hi, I'm here.
With Nuna. Say hi, Nuna.
Hi, Nuna.
It was very good.
Yeah.
And with Morgan. Say hi, Morgan.
And I'm not stealing Nuna's joke, so just hi.
Okay. I hope everyone can hear properly. Did you folks in the chat, did you hear the words being said by my wonderful companions? I'm hoping yes. But we had an absolute disaster of a stream last Thursday where nothing worked. So I'm not putting anything past Streamlabs and the internet today. Yep, Cthulhu hears them. Everyone can be heard. Okay, I have got my dice. I am opening the internet. If you give me a second so I can look at my character sheet. Basically, we're all on, what's the word? Tenterhooks? I used to say tenderhooks, but I don't think that's right.
I think it's Tenter. Yes.
Tenter. Yes, we're on tenterhooks to hear the next epic part of Ninja's wonderful tale of adventure and excitement.
Well, to begin with, I have made a recap.
Ooh,
Catch
excellent.
everyone up. It's 450 words long, but hey,
Fabulous.
the more detailed it is, the better it is for everyone's memory. So, just to generally go over the recap, last week we, in another universe, had attended Lucien's 5-year anniversary in the UK, and Custard, who had been napping in my bag for most of the event, had taken great issue with a strangely magical giant sweet roll. The result of which had you all waking up in a deserted, destroyed riverwood in bodies that aren't your own. All of you ended up suffering from a confusing identity crisis along with a lapse in memory, but you persevered and investigated the sleeping giant into Custard's insistence. However, the investigation was quickly cut short as the remaining plant life in the tavern sprung to life, alerted by the shrieking mushrooms that had grown over the bar. Joseph, you had attempted communication, only to find that the attacking vines in the grove refused to even listen. Their minds were too clouded with rage and pain, twisting all of them into vengeful creatures that wanted nothing more than to see you and your friends' destruction. Despite all of this, you all fought very bravely and won with your lives, only to be chased out of Riverwood by shambling abominations. Particularly that of 4 giants that had been corrupted and used as puppets by the malevolent plants. You all ran, heading to Whiterun in accordance with a letter that you had found in Lucien's bag, detailing that the ingredients you all had in your bags were necessary for Whiterun's continued survival. Upon getting to Whiterun, you discovered that it was surrounded by a giant wall of fire, but constant attacks had left the western side vulnerable. After a conversation with Farangard that certainly ended up being a treat for me, you were all told to return in the morning to collect a completed obelisk and were quickly kicked out of Dragon's Reach with a key to Breeze home. Morgan, or Ufgard, or Edith, I don't know who you are anymore, but one of those 3.
Either.
You spent the day looking after Custard, using your ability to speak with animals to investigate, looking for his blue and yellow cat mum. Joseph, or Lucien, whoever you might really be, you spent the evening rousing the spirits in the battered mare with song and music, collecting a few tips and a hat that wasn't yours, and as well as helping Morgan on her quest to help Custard. And Davith, or Nuna, or Nunaf, or Navath, names are very confusing. You were approached by a familiar woman and her husband because the couple asked you about Narusa, hoping you had seen her. Upon hearing that the Altma was safe and sound, the Duchess promised to offer aid in the morning if you met her by the Temple of Kinnereth. After a little bit more conversation and some serviceable stew, you all left for Breeze home, taking a long rest to recuperate from the day's event to face whatever tomorrow had in store. That is the recap, and if we're all ready, I can launch into this session's introduction.
I am ready. Thank you for the excellent recap. That was very helpful.
Yay!
Yes.
Yes, ready.
But yes.
So ready.
I have my dice.
You're gonna be
I
using
have-
them in a minute. But anyway, sleep comes to you all quickly. Maybe it's something to do with being in Skyrim that lets you all drift off, but, well, it's most likely the exhausting day that you all had. At first, your dreams are quiet, nothing but restful darkness. But as you descend deeper, you find yourself dreaming of being at home. It's warm, you're all comfortable. The feeling that comforts you all the most is that feeling of safety and company, for you all find that you've become the pillow to a cat, to Grey, to Rose, to Custard. No, just Custard. The illusion fades a little and it's just him, loafing on your chests and staring down at you all. Almost like a weight you can't move. His orange eyes shimmer blue, and for a moment you swear you see nothing but endless galaxies before he blinks. You're now standing in the dream, holding Custard in your arms in a long corridor of bronze and stone, and in the very distance you see yourself. But you're not acting like you. You're both confused, yourself and this doppelganger across from you. I would like you all to roll an insight check.
Oh dear.
Custard sleep paralysis demon.
Custard achieved time.
7.
7, okay.
You said an insight check.
Yes.
10.
Okay.
11.
11, okay. For Joseph and Morgan, I need a coin. One moment.
A coin.
I have a coin that I was just bragging about.
Toss a coin for your ninja, oh very plenty.
I have Google's Flip a Coin open, and I would like you both, we'll start off with Joseph, to call heads or tails.
Heads.
Flipping?
Sorry, that was very mainstream, wasn't it?
Okay. Morgan, if you
Wait, I
could
don't
do
get to
the
know?
I guess
Heads
I won't copy, so tails.
same. Okay. Flipping again. Okay. There's a brief moment where it's very confusing for a moment, where you're all just staring at your doppelganger. Dreams don't have a physical reality, but this feels strangely corporeal, like you're actually there. And then there's a moment where you're both mimicking yourselves, like as if you just stood in a mirror. You reach out, and then you wake up from the dream, just in time to feel an earthquake. It's brief, but it's intense. Things have fallen to the floor. There's chaos and shouting outside. The usual light that pours in through the window suddenly becomes darker and red. Joseph and Nuna, the feeling you both have when you wake up is still confusion, still blended and confused. You're not entirely sure where you begin, or where Lucien begins, or where Davith begins.
Mood.
But Morgan, you
Oh, no.
wake up and you are you. Ulfgerd isn't there. You are Morgan trapped in Ulfgerd's body. It's a baffling sensation, but it was also maybe kind of expected.
Awesome, awesome.
This is
Busy
so
weekend.
mysterious.
But you're all awake. The earthquake has subsided. The strange red light outside is still pouring in through the windows. And what are you all wanting to do?
Well, I guess the obvious thing is to very carefully check the window.
It is. Well, Morgan will know extensively from having played Skyrim that a certain effect when shot through a certain bow will affect the sky. It's
Oh,
kind
no.
of like that, but it isn't. The sun isn't completely blotted out. Instead, the sun is hidden by a ginormous tear, like as if reality is breaking at the seams. I'd also like you to do a perception check for me, Morgan.
What? Oh, 20. Cool. Plus, well, that was a nat 20 plus whatever. What do I have? So 24.
Very good roll.
This is unusually good for me first thing on waking up.
Yeah. It's probably because of the fact that the earthquake has shaken you to your senses. Adrenaline is coursing through your veins, and you're not entirely sure if this is Ulfgerd's fight reaction or your flight reaction to the situation. Because in this moment, it's scary, it's
I
terrifying.
had one earthquake before. Don't like.
Don't
Very
like
disturbing.
We don't like it when the earth tries to break apart at the seams, but the more you focus on the tear, the more you begin to realize that it's not just stationary in the sky. It's moving. You're not entirely sure if it's growing or not, but the more that you focus on it, the more you can hear laughter. Vicious and chaotic. It quickly stops though and is instead replaced by music. Just briefly.
Do I know the music or?
Let me open Spotify. Because I need to shuffle a playlist.
Are these copyright free tracks?
I'm not playing them, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I just have it on my phone. Yeah, for some reason you can hear a little bit of Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra.
Oh, the thing.
That's the sort of thing you want to hear when the sky's doing things.
Yeah, it's kind of weirdly ominous that is the song that you can hear coming from a tear in reality.
It has unfortunate connotations for an anime fan too.
It really does. But as soon as you hear like the very brief moment of music, it quickly vanishes. And the tear still remains. And, well, if you all want to continue on with what you want to do, by all means.
Well, I'm glad Morgan thought to look out the window, because when you asked what we wanted to do, my first thought was breakfast. But
Same.
That's
so
valid.
I think that's
will
now
not...
my second thought.
Yeah.
Great.
Should we go back to
and I don't know that they don't know, right?
I would guess we don't give any particular indication of not knowing.
No, I don't know that you don't know that we don't know.
Yeah. Lucian's doing his whole Disney princess waking up stretching bit.
Still a very heavy
morning,
sleep.
Friends.
If anything, it's probably Lucian's first earthquake for all we know, so might have just slept right through it.
I think so. I think I slept through it.
Yeah.
You all look very stressed.
That's a thought. I wonder if Davith is old
very
enough to have been at
stressful
Red Year, alive during the Red Year.
Do you want to decide for yourself, or do you want me to make a law assertion?
I'm mostly just wondering. I feel like he wouldn't be phased even if he did remember that. I don't think it would like additionally phase him because of it. Like I don't think he'd have flashbacks or anything. I'm just literally wondering aloud. Sorry.
I would imagine he was probably traveling
Yeah.
during that. He was probably out of the country.
Yeah. Smart man.
At a theatre school.
Amazing.
Breakfast?
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon so, mate.
Wonderful. I fancy something eggy.
Speaking of eggy, can I have you all roll an animal handling check just so I know who Custard spent the evening with?
Roll for custard.
Roll for Custard.
1. Oh no,
Six.
plus 3, but yeah. The +2. So 3.
Not
Six.
that.
Maths.
Don't think Davith is very. I think Custard's probably a bit freaked out by the shelf.
18.
As always, it's also kind of uncanny that Custard spent the evening with Morgan, keeping warm next to her on her bed, after that very peculiar dream, and then coming to your senses that, oh, Ufgard isn't here. There's no blend between personalities, it's just Morgan now. And Custard seems aware of it, and he wakes up initially scared by the earthquake because he doesn't know what it is, but then he settles very quickly and starts purring and rubbing back and forth against Ufgard Morgan's legs. And the very strange thing is that his ability to speak to the three of you, telepathically or otherwise, is still persisting. But he's too dumb to properly recognize things. He's got like a 1 to his intelligence. He has the intelligence of a moth in D&D. So all he can really do is just be happy about it.
Aww.
And it's also very much so the sense that he's happy that he's not the only one now. Someone else that he had met in his correct reality is there with him.
And mildly panicking.
Understandably. Because
As
reality
much as I am thrilled to see Lucien in the flesh.
Hello.
I think I need a hug after this. I'm having a bad morning. Between the singing sky and earthquakes and
A hug, did you say?
that was more internally, but yes, sure.
Because you can roll for hug. I'm good at
Sure,
hugs.
why not?
Yay, hugs! I want to roll, but I don't know why I would roll to hug, so I'm not going to.
Why not?
Just roll a d20.
7.
11.
Ufgard Morgan is leading the hug,
Okay.
especially considering the fact that she's taller than Lucien and a lot beefier. This isn't Valheim beefy Lucien. This is just Lucien.
Forgot
So-
about Beefy Lucien.
There's also probably a brief moment of Morgan not entirely realizing her strength in this body. So kind of slightly crushed for a
Can't
moment.
breathe.
So yes, I'll drop him.
Well, that was a hug. That was a hug.
Just to check, you two, you didn't hear anything a bit ago, right?
I heard the sounds of sleep.
Nah.
Alright. Just checking.
What did you hear?
Music. But
Lovely.
maybe
Maybe I was humming in my sleep. I do that sometimes.
I don't think so. But Yeah, it's fine. Probably, maybe as much as anything is okay right now.
Marvelous. Breakfast?
Breakfast is good.
First breakfast, I mean. Then we can think about second breakfast.
Let's get first handled first.
First things first, that makes sense. So, Bannered Mare for eggs? This is a vital
Sure.
part of Ninja's story for today.
It is. It is.
It's
And
absolutely
it-
essential.
It's also very confusing as well, though, because there's a brief moment of Custard being like, "What?
Oh,
Are you speaking to me?
oh,
I'm
Egg.
egg.
he is egg.
Are you eating me? Don't eat me."
You wouldn't dream of it.
Okay. Okay.
Why is Custard an egg?
Funny story about that. Um, time for Custard law. When I first got Custard when he was a kitten last year, he didn't understand at all how to clean himself, so he didn't do it, and I had to bath him because he would end up smelling like eggs.
Oh.
Luckily, he doesn't smell of eggs anymore, but the name has persisted.
Does
He
he
is
know how
Egg
to-
Boy.
Does he know how to clean himself now?
He does, he does.
Oh, so clever. That's very cute.
Eventually.
No, Custard, not you, egg. Chimkin egg.
No.
Chimkin. He's very eager to have breakfast now, and is. I can imagine that his harness would have been taken off, but he's immediately at the front door, like scratching at it, like, "Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go."
Okay. We go. Is he going to lead us to the Bannered Mare? Does he know the way?
Let me roll. He does. He has a moment of having an actual brain and very quickly starts diving in and out of people's legs out on the street because it's still very busy outside. People are even more on edge than before because, I mean, there was an earthquake. The sky is torn into. Everything
is it
is
still
big.
torn?
It's still torn,
Yeah, okay. Just
and
checking.
people are quietly freaking out about it. To a degree, sort of. It really depends on who's being vocal and who isn't, but you all quickly make your way up to the Bannered Mare where, just in time for breakfast to be served.
Yay! I would like a glass of milk with my breakfast, please.
Boulder is more than happy to supply.
Better be a good vintage.
I don't think you want vintage milk, mate. Unless you're going Bosma, of course,
Wait, why Bosma?
because they have grown-up drinks made from fermented milk.
Do they?
Mm,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
yeah. Not partial to it myself, but cultural differences, all that.
No, just ordinary fresh milk, then, please. Would be lovely.
Of course, love, and Holder is very quick to get Sadia and everyone to finish distributing the morning rations to people for breakfast as well as drinks and everything. And you all sit down. There's probably a brief moment as Lucien and Davith start to shake off the early morning grogginess and realise that, oh, you have a very busy day planned ahead of you.
Just to interrupt for a second, people in the chat saying that there's a problem with the stream, things cutting in and out. Is that happening for lots of people, or is that just Cthulhu and Dacer Girl?
Oh, Scarlet's here.
Is anybody else having problems?
I have stream open on my PC whilst we're doing this, so
And it's fine for you, and it seems fine
Yep.
for Lost Kitnip. So I'm assuming that was either a Twitch problem or on your end, Cthulhu and the Dacer Girl. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, we continue.
We continue. Hi, Scarlet. But yes, breakfast is had, and if you need reminding as to certain plans that you had sorted for today, then by all means just ask, and I will update again.
Yes. So today we have to do those things that we said we'd do, huh? Looking forward to the things.
Yep, we're looking for the Duchess and her bow.
Yes, that. What for reasons?
Yep,
Reasons.
we've got to ask them. We've got to go and collect that obelisk from Farengar.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yes.
yes.
And we're going for that we're going to a place.
We're collecting that from him and we're taking it somewhere.
Oh yes, naturally. Good. You passed the test. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Daveth.
Go
Good
me.
job. Just checking you're still on the ball.
Thank you, Lucian.
I will also say for Morgan, it is uncanny seeing these two acting as they are. But
I've
that's
decided I'm at the acceptance point now. This is just how things are.
at least Custard is there, and he's slightly the only semblance of normalcy in this wacky scenario.
Well, I mean, and it could be worse. I could be in Dawnstar.
Very true.
Could
At
always
least
be
it's a
worse.
nice late summer day in Whiterun, so it's not too cold. It's not exactly like incredibly warm, but it's just a nice day.
Lovely day.
Even-
Hole in the
yeah.
sky, but lovely day.
Yes, besides that.
Yeah.
All things considered, the hole in the sky isn't putting much of a dampener on things, but
Mhm. Oh, is there still a wall of fire as well?
yes, it's still a wall of
Yes.
fire, but that's further out, so
Yes.
Yeah, we want the wall of fire.
Presumably a bit smoky.
Magic fire doesn't look very smoky in game.
No?
no,
But people appear and disappear in puffs of smoke.
I'll definitely say the only smoky thing that you can really smell is probably some really good smoked bacon
Oh.
being cooked,
Mm.
and I regret saying that now because I'm really hungry.
I'm hungry.
Dang it.
I'm sorry. But set dressing.
Yeah.
But yes, you have plans to go visit a woman of aristocracy and her husband, and also to collect a very important artifact from Farengar.
Mm. Should we visit the aristocracy?
Duchess and-
people?
Yeah.
Duchess and
Yeah,
yes,
we'll,
let's go see
we'll have a
them.
look for the Duchess.
Where will we find them?
The Duchess had very specifically said, "Meet me in the morning by the Temple of Kinnereth."
So she
Um,
did. Yes.
So she did, and we all knew that.
Yep.
We've
Yep.
definitely remembered that.
Mhm.
Yep.
So we're going there.
Yep.
We definitely have the quest trackers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very uncannily as well, even though Lucy and Daveth are still in a very blended personality kind of way. Morgan, you do have that sense of like, oh, this is okay, yes, the numerical values of hit points are existing, and you have a very particular sense of direction of where you need to go. But it's not as
Certainly played the game enough.
yeah. But you all head up into the Winds District to see the same sight as you'd seen yesterday, people training outside Jorviska with the help of the lower ranked companions, and medical tents set up around the temple, with acolytes and maybe a brief glimpse of the higher priests and priestesses working with the wounded. And you see on the very outskirts the Duchess standing by a tent, helping someone. Aella the Huntress of all people. And the state she is in, she's kind of like grinning and bearing it, because she's a companion, she can't be seen as weak. But she seems to have been attacked by something, and now the entire left side of her arm is not only bandaged, but the brief bits of skin that you can see are strangely purple. Not from bruises, just very purple.
Funky.
But after a briefly terse conversation between the Duchess and Ayala quickly heads off and goes back to Jorvaska. And Duchess turns and sees you all and relaxes considerably. Oh, good morning, darlings. It's been quite a rough day already. I hope you've slept well.
You could say that until the earthquake.
There was an
Yes.
earthquake?
I can see that maybe two of your companions are quite the heavy sleepers. But
I
well,
slept like a log. Or a baby. A baby log.
I'm glad to hear it, my dear. Anyway, yes, right. Aid. She quickly heads into the tent, comes back out with a bag, and opens it up to reveal that she's got a fair few different potions. I have healing potions. I have a few little experiments that I have been working on, and just a few little extra things. I will say that, unfortunately, they're a little bit few and far between with the available ingredients, but this is the best that I could do, and she hands over the bag to Davith. And I will quickly write out in... Let me open my notes and I'll copy paste it all over. I also actually need to roll. That's a D4. Okay. You get 5 potions of rest.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I remember these.
Nice.
3 potions of healing.
Mhm.
And then, where is the other note?
What does a potion of rest do?
Davith will know very particularly what this one does because
Yeah.
of Nerusa's very excited rambling about it.
It's basically like having a good night's sleep. So,
But-
in other
But
words,
in a
it's
drink.
Yep, it's very, very handy. Narusa had in my friend Narusa. She had a little run-in with Duchess and helped her out somewhat, and got to try some of her very legitimate potion making. And yeah, she spoke very highly of these. She said they were extremely useful.
So you drink it and it makes you feel all awake.
Yeah,
So it's tea.
As- T plus.
Tea
Yes.
plus.
Yeah.
Like if
Well, that
he
sounds
actually could make up
marvellous.
for not sleeping.
Yeah.
Where was that when I was a student?
Well, exactly. I could have had all sorts of uses for something like that in my business dealings, which are, of course, again, completely legitimate in a slightly different way to the legitimacy of this lady's good works.
Late night accounting. Doing your
Yes.
your spreadsheets.
Yes.
Yes.
My what?
You what a spreadsheet that where's that word come from? That's like it just sort of popped into my head. Almost as though it came from the mind of someone else.
Nah.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Nah.
Nonsense.
One mind per head, that's the rule.
Definitely sensible.
Yeah.
Duchess sees this interaction and is very briefly confuses, but does her best to take it in good nature. Well, oh, and don't forget there's another potion at the very bottom of the bag, but I would greatly recommend using that in only the most dire of circumstances.
Ooh, special emergency potion, those are the best ones.
I will say the effect can be a little, what's the word? Oh, I can't think of the word now. It's a little finicky, I suppose is a way of putting it. It's technically of two effects of a spell, but it can be either one. And she very specifically is talking about a potion that has a little. It's a very small potion, and inside it is a small iron ball that keeps shrinking to the tiniest speck of dust and then growing so large in an instant that it almost looks like as if it's going to break the bottle, but it doesn't, and it keeps shrinking and enlarging itself.
A shrinky, growing, a
Ah.
set scale potion. Love it.
Ooh.
Well, it more commonly known as a potion of reduce and enlarge, but well, I hope more helpful. I'm incredibly sorry. It's been a very tiring day. But yes, if there's anything else that I can help with.
I think these will be great. Thank
You've
you.
You've been a tremendous help, Your Grace.
Well, I have come to realize in recent years that I find myself much happier being helpful to people who need it. So, thank you just as much for allowing me.
You're welcome. Big smile.
She gives a very big smile back and
Bigger smile. Competition.
competition. She doesn't smile too big, but there might be a moment of seeing fangs. Who knows?
No more smiles. Scared.
Oh,
Run away.
Oh, oh dear.
Rapid
dear.
retreat.
Is he usually like this type of darling?
he's not the most worldly of gentlemen, Your Grace. He's a good soul, but he's
Very new at this.
yes, he's new to adventuring. He's not au fait in the ways of the world, so to speak.
That
I heard
But
that.
I'm sure he meant no offence, though. He's just
well,
it's been a long couple of days, you know.
it has. It really has. Well, I will say, my husband is working out in the fields today, so I would recommend keeping Lucien away from him, or he might be a little bit more scared of Karlov's situation. Don't worry, Karlov is completely safe to be around, but regarding
Mm.
our nature,
Visually more.
yes,
Yeah.
he's very tired, but he's still doing his best.
Just a second, I've just got to go to the door. Sorry.
Oh, Amazon, I believe.
So when you say he's working out in the fields, like sort of press ups, bicep curls.
She becomes incredibly flustered, and if she could blush, she would.
Sorry, I'd already run away. I can't be asking more questions. But
You can be behind Uthgerd, Morgan.
Yeah, just poking your head out behind a particular section of.
oh, or working out as in he's doing sums. I
Well,
can help him with his maths.
Oh, I'm back.
Hi back, I'm
Um,
Joseph.
Hey!
Hey, comedy. Sorry. Do I get inspiration for that?
You already have inspiration, so no. That also reminds me as well, because I don't know if I should count this or not, but Nuna made a very good edit of a picture, and I don't know whether to give inspiration for it, even though it was before stream. But
I think I already have inspiration from last time, so
Brick inspiration, which is a little different, I think.
yeah. I mean, I'll gladly take any inspiration I can get, but I think I'm okay.
we'll have to just see how much you either all bribe or make me laugh. So the table is all yours. But yes, whilst you were gone, Nuna, Lucien briefly flustered the Duchess by insinuating that her husband was working out, like getting threaded in the
He
field.
said working out in the fields.
Not in the sense of exercise. out
mean,
in
it
the
is-
fields working.
It is exercise. It will, physical work. It counts.
Yes, it does count. My husband is helping with the farm animals outside. He's a goodness, I should not be thinking of these things. He is helping the farmers tend to their livestock currently at the moment. He has a way with animals. But yes. Anyway, I have work to return to. Helping here at the temple, even though they won't let me inside. But anyway, I'll leave you all to the rest of your day.
Can I ask her what happened to Ayala's arm? Is that something we need to look out for?
Let me just roll. Well, the situation with Ayala is that, well, for one, we don't particularly get along because of our different natures. But she said that she had been out hunting last night whilst everything was dark and quiet. The most that I can assume is that she was attacked by one of the plants, and much like what happened with the Jarl of Whiterun and with a fair few of the companions, they have been poisoned, I believe.
The Jarl was poisoned?
Oh, you poor thing. I keep forgetting the rumours, but yes. Anyway, yes, there was a brief attack before the wall of fire was set up about 3 weeks ago now, and the Jarl, being as he is, led the charge, much to his housecarl's frustration, and well, he hasn't been heard from since, but as far as we know, he's been treated in the palace, which also does line up with what you had learned last session, that Irilith and Farengar had taken control of the city in Jarl Balgruf's stead.
Poor Balgruf. He was nice.
Doesn't sound like he's dead, just not.
I shall miss him.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
He better not die, or. Yes, alright.
Shall we go and see Farengar?
Well, the day is yours, and you've left yet another person completely confused.
You're so welcome.
Our work here is done.
The real confusion was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
It is. But yes, you all head up as you were instructed by Farengar to go and see him in the morning when he'd completed his work. Lydia is there, still looking very tired, but she leads you all to his laboratory, where he is slumped in an armchair, resting his eyes, I say with heavy emphasis. He's asleep in his chair. He's had an exhausting night, and you can see on the Arcane Enchanter the obelisk, which is now completely infused with different kinds of Daedric runes.
I will immediately pocket that if I don't get some kind of horrible effect for doing so.
I have comprehend languages. Can I? Oh no. Oh no. It can decode stuff that is part of a language. And Daedric text is language. So could I read it?
Yeah,
If you'd like to.
says you understand any written language you see there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says doesn't work on magical glyphs, but magical glyphs that aren't like a language. So if it's actually text.
Yeah. I would say magical glyphs is probably like if it's like runes,
Like
you
a
know, the runes
picture,
in
like a
game.
pictogram kind of thing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, special stuff.
I will cast comprehend languages. Shazam! Sorry, that's
Exclaiming
the sound of me using magic.
The exclamation of Shazam startles Farengar, and I will also say roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh, okay. Hang on, where's my skills? 19 plus 9. 28. Nailed it.
You immediately understand that this is enchanted to.
Oh,
Um,
Just to be clear, before you tell me, this does involve a Lucien taste test.
yes, yes.
He
it's-
does identify
it's a-
enchantments by licking, so...
Yes,
Yes.
it's a bit
Canon.
iffy. It tastes very acrid and slightly of sulfur.
Egg.
And it's very hot.
Oh, spicy! Oh.
Things are hot, and it's not my fault
It's
this
not
time.
Morgan.
It's
Things
not
really
Morgan.
are topsy-turvy.
But yes, with the taste test and also understanding the runes with a combination of a very high roll and with comprehend languages, Lucien immediately understands that this is a sort of set semi-permanent timer artifact. It's coded in such a way that it says essentially once in line and magically connected with others of a similar source, it will complete a link which helps Lucien understand how the wall of fire outside works. Is that outside there's different points of the same obelisk in a sort of fiery daisy chain in a way. Each daisy head on the daisy chain is a constant source of magicka that is keeping up the effect of the wall of fire in a protective sense.
So in a way, Whiterun is wearing a flower crown.
Yes, it is.
It's just on fire.
Yeah! Best kind of flower crown. Wholesome but also metal.
Yes. Hell yeah. No. Awesome
Was
power
that you
riff.
playing a tiny electric guitar?
Yes.
I just heard new.
This is what I get for drinking energy drinks. I have no control.
Okay.
Yes, Lucien has that understanding, and you finally look away from observing the obelisk, and Farengar is glaring at you. He's very tired, and he's just like, don't you know how to knock before you enter someone's laboratory?
We have made any less noise doing that than this.
Fair enough. Anyway, I hope you're here to continue on with this quest.
Of course we are.
Yes.
Wonderful. Right. Well, if you would be so kind as to take the obelisk with you, essentially what we need you to do today is head out to the old abandoned shack across from the Western Watchtower. That was where we originally had the obelisk that was destroyed. Sorry, I'm still half asleep.
Hi, still
Yes,
half asleep. I feel like someone probably puts a hand over their mouth at that point.
Yeah, and you also get a very withering glare from Farengar, like, if we can cease with the jokes in a time of crisis, I would be very grateful. But yes, and please, if you could go reactivate and strengthen the wall of fire outside, Whiterun will be in your debt, and if you're so brave or foolhardy, you can go and try and find the source of these attacks. Either way, it's entirely all up to you.
So
And
We heard that the Jarl's doing poorly. Anything we can do to help him out?
I give great hugs.
that. He gives a very quizzical look at Hooks, but continues on. Well, he's currently in a very stable condition right now, so there's not too much to worry about, but he is catatonic. But this poison from whatever creature he saw is still deeply affecting him.
Is it purple?
Yes, it is.
Oh. Morgan is pretty sure she knows what this is, maybe. If we're having evil plant problems.
Hmm.
Would she like to share with the rest of the group?
Farengar, was the sleeping giant tree possessed, like everything else seems to have been?
He takes a very long moment to consider. I don't know. Oh, God! How can I have been so stupid to have forgotten? Oh, damn it. Well, I suppose we now have the source, or at least a possible lead into what the source can be. But it doesn't make sense. Usually the sleeping tree... Usually it's just idle. How on earth is this happening? And it's like as if he's been given a second wind and he's immediately up on his feet and looking through all of the books in his laboratory and piling them up on a desk.
Yay for actually remembering the game now, because...
I will say, for the moment of ingenious and figuring out my plans, Morgan, you get an inspiration.
Ha! Detective Lucien, except not Lucien, friend of Lucien.
No, I don't really know about the sleeping tree. That's a tree. I think I've been there. But I've never drunk its juice.
I wouldn't recommend it, mate. I don't think you'd enjoy it.
I've sold it to Isolde. I mean, wait, no, I haven't. Ifgard would never do something like that.
I just need to roll again.
You feeling all right, Edith?
Yeah, just tough morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, the eggs
Luckily,
weren't as good as they could have been. I asked for them sunny side up, and they did them sunny side down.
No.
The staff would never make that mistake back at Villa
Oh.
Flavius.
While I think of it, I'm going to distribute the potions.
Mhm.
I feel like the potions of rest are probably more useful to Lucien than to myself or Edith.
Probably not me. I don't have spell slots.
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's probably worth each of us having one because healing, I assume. It does the full
Yes,
effect
it
of the long
does.
rest. So yeah, so healing. But I think one each for us and then 3 for Lucian. Seems like
I think
a good
that's
plan.
fair.
Yeah,
Plus,
Very much.
protect the boy.
and 1 healing potion each.
Mhm.
And I am very tempted to keep the potion of could be big, could be small for myself. I also really, really like the idea of either a very tiny or an extremely massive Lucian. So I'm probably going to give that to him as well.
Sounds like a cheese dream I've had once.
Joseph, I will say as well that the potions of rest are homebrew,
Yes.
so I will describe them if and when they are used.
I am adding them to my inventory.
Yes.
And a what did you say? A potion of biggie small, big up size.
Potion of reduce / enlarge.
Is that does that exist or
I'm not entirely sure. I can search for it.
no?
Might
Ant-Man
not
juice.
just be unlocked in the thing, too.
Either way, I have everything written down in my notes, and if it comes to it, we'll do what we need.
Okay,
What?
cool.
What did you name the potion? Because I can't see it.
Potion of big / small. Whoosh Shazam! Yay!
Yay! That's better than
Oh.
what I have in my notes.
And
Okay.
are these just basic potions of healing?
Yes, they are.
Oh, did I get a
Okay.
potion of healing as well? Or...
Yes, you did. We get one each. One
each,
for everyone.
okay.
And it never wants to give me the base level ones in the adding a thing, which is a little frustrating. It only goes greater, superior, and supreme.
Potion of healing for me. What's the difference between adding it to my equipment or my backpack?
One you have at the ready and one you have stored away. But I
Oh,
don't really take into account backpack rules.
okay, cool.
Farengar, whilst Ufgard is having a very strange moment, talking about things that don't particularly make sense, Farengar is, one, too busy paying attention to what he's researching, and two, Custard has vanished. And
No.
you briefly see Farengar looking down at his feet. You just see Custard on the floor playing with the edges of his mage robes.
Oh.
Well, if someone could get that cat under control, I'd be most appreciative. And in the meantime, you all have a job to do, so if you'd all kindly leave and get on with it.
Can do. Here, kitty, kitty.
Custard pouts the best a cat can and very begrudgingly heads back up to Morgan and just sits very angry, like, wanted to play. He has the zoom. He has a very severe case of the zoomies. But yes, you've all been shooed away by Farengar, who has once again ended a dialogue very abruptly and rudely, as his way.
After I helped him.
But yes. My brain completely vanished on me then. But yes, he would have also taken someone's map and marked down the very specific area that you're all needing to go to. So, if you all would like to go on your way and do what you want, there is still time to prepare. If you need
I'll
to
look after the obelisk, shall I? What with being a bit more resistant to the hot than.
When you say
Rest of
look
the party?
after the obelisk, Daveth, what do you mean?
Certainly.
Where's it gonna go?
I will put it somewhere safe.
Somewhere safe on your
I can't-
person?
Yeah,
Just checking
in
not
my
somewhere
pocket.
safe, say in the hands of a merchant or a fence somewhere.
I think this might be too hot even for my fences,
Oh,
Lucian.
okay.
I
Just
see what you
checking.
did there.
Yeah. Also, I would ideally prefer that whatever's going to happen if we don't do this didn't happen.
That seems sensible. I feel ready for adventure.
Yeah.
Is everyone ready?
Ready as I think we're going to be?
Excellent.
I would say so.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well then, you all head out as you were instructed out back into the plains of Whiterun. I suppose that you were all taking the road instead of just...
Well, I actually never take the road, but
Yeah, I usually run
Probably should
directly
do.
over the sort of
Yeah.
little arch bit and drop down.
yeah, let's follow the wall.
Yeah.
It seems you do take a moment to consider the map, and it seems most logical anyway to go by the road because the area that you need to go to is right next to the road. So it seems like a bit of wasted time to cut across the
Fine, but I do a
plains
little jump.
Little jump.
Yeah.
Can I have
Parkour!
an acrobatics check?
I will
Ooh.
walk along the side of the road.
Hang on.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
17.
Graceful, considering that it's Lucien. No twisted
What do you
ankles.
mean by that?
He's a city boy!
No respect. He does a graceful little hop, and everyone's very impressed at how cool. And they all wish they could be as cool as him.
And in the moment, Lucien feels really cool.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, look at what he just did.
Good
Ooh.
job, buddy.
Nailed
I
it.
wish you could hop like me. Okay, cool.
But yeah, you spend probably around it's a fair walk to get to the location. And as you reach the Western Watchtower, a very familiar face is accompanied by an incredibly tall person whilst they're standing on lookout at the watchtower. The very familiar face is the mage woman that you had met yesterday before she shooed you all off back into Whiterun. And the tall person in particular is probably about 8 foot tall.
That's tall.
Very tall and very particularly. They kind of look like an Altmer, but they're not an Altmer. But then they're not particularly Bosmerod and Mary either. And Tyria immediately runs over with the tall person running up behind them, and you notice that the very tall person also has a cat draped around their shoulders. Tortoise shell cat, and Tyria is about to launch into conversation, but instead is cut off by their tall friend, who just goes, "Oh my god, hi! Tyria's told me so much about you all. Like, oh my god."
Oh my god, we're in California.
Spontaneous Valley Girl. What's happening?
Can I do a history check to see
Yeah.
if Narissa has told me about this extremely distinctive new friend?
Yes.
15.
You know all about Kazel.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just waiting. Very big smile, wearing a very gaudy outfit, and the temperature around them is incredibly hot. And that's not a joke at their attractiveness. They are giving off a very hot aura of just intense heat.
So Daveth recognizes this person.
Yes.
Clear. Okay. Hello. But Daveth, is this a friend of yours?
Friend of a friend, I would say. I believe you know my friend Narusa.
And immediately the voice changes. Oh my god, you know Narusa too? Oh, this is great. Yeah, we had a brief meet up when this little one here, and they nudged Tyria, got a bit possessed by some.
Oh, don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah, there's not worse. Like, honestly, nothing worse. But yeah, how you doing, man? It's good to
Not
see
bad, you know. I mean, world's in a little bit of peril, but when isn't it? And I love your fashion, by the way, Kazel. Yes. So, did you, Tyria? Did either of you have a specific task or anything in mind? We have got one from Farengar, but I'm sure, and one from Custard, the little cat fella. But I'm sure we can take on more.
You have a cat. Where's the cat?
Where is the cat?
Where is the
Where's
cat?
the cat?
Who had the cat?
Edith.
Morgan is definitely in Custard duty.
Yeah.
And Custard is very much so shying away from this very strange person.
Oh.
But like, oh yeah, awesome. What were we talking about again?
No idea.
Fire!
Fire.
I think.
Oh, fire.
Fire,
I
yeah.
love fire.
Fire's good.
Brilliant. Honestly, best thing to ever happen. I miss Oblivion now. But yeah. Great. Tyrion immediately takes over. Akazel, just go back to your post. Oh, do I have to? I don't want to now. You've got friends. I don't have friends. Oh, the offence. The drama. How could you do this to me, Tyria? And they kind of like dramatically collapse onto the floor. I'm incredibly sorry about them. They're being them. Yes, we're just on guard duty. The shambling mounds that you were being chased by yesterday, they disappeared back into the forest, so... You said that you're here with a job from Farangar?
Yes, we have the obelisk, or Davith has the obelisk.
Yep.
Ah, yes. Oh, I just remembered. Did he happen at all to mention how to activate it?
He might
He said
not have
nothing.
done.
Yes. I want to say yes. That's more Lucian's.
Well, he didn't
Field.
specifically mention how to activate it that I can recall, but I did glean from my scientific examination of the object that it requires activation in a particular way that I'm definitely aware of.
Okay.
Ninja, how does it activate?
Lucien will have an understanding of how to activate it, but we'll come
Yes.
to that when it happens. Tyria takes a moment to consider and nods. Right, okay. At least one of you is smart enough to know about how to do it. Sorry, you're all very intelligent. Don't mind me. Word in my foot.
No, I'm more of a wisdom guy. Don't worry about
And I just
okay.
burn myself inevitably.
it.
Okay. Anyway, yes, right. Yes. Goodness, this has been a morning. We should probably get back to work if you're going to be reactivating the wall, because that will probably incite more from Fort Greymore. Basically, I'll say just keep an eye out when you're out there. Also, be careful which side of the wall of fire that you're going to be on. You don't want to get burnt.
No.
That makes
No.
sense.
Yes.
Are we
But yes.
next to the abandoned house?
It is probably about 50 feet away.
Yeah.
It's
Is
in
it?
view.
Can I perceive that? Is it intact?
Give me a perception check.
6. I'm not looking for a specific perception. Just is it obliterated and on fire, or is it there?
It's still there, but it's
Aw.
looking a little bit more singed than usual.
Ooh. I'm trying to find out whether there's a possibility that this playthrough has Fall of the Space Core installed or
I was
not.
thinking that too. And I was trying to figure out how to work that in. Because now I would remember it.
You'll just have to wait and see.
Well, we'll have to go and investigate it then.
We will.
Oh, you're leaving already? Well, no time like the present. I'll see you all on the other side, I hope. Oh,
Yes.
and I'm not entirely sure what's happened with Giannis, but never mind. I'm sure he's all right. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Good luck.
Wait. You're sure he's all right? That didn't sound sure.
It. I'm sure if you look to the northwest, you'll see what happened. Anyway, I'll see you all later. I have to get back to work. This wall of fire isn't going to defend itself after all.
Isn't that the point of the Wall of Fire?
Well, not particularly. And she ends up going into a very big ramble about how the wall of fire works and how over excessive physical damage to the obelisk, it will just... It's like a glass cannon. So it has to be protected or it can't protect. And then she finally realizes, Oh, sorry, rambling again. Sorry, you should be on your way. You can't be wasting daytime. Well, whatever daytime is left, considering the hole in the sky.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Oh
about
dear,
that.
sorry, rambling again, rambling. I'll see you all later. And she grabs a Kazel by the ankles. In an impressive feat of strength, she starts dragging them away whilst they are continuously going on a massive soliloquy about being betrayed by Tyria. It's all very dramatic, worthy of being in a theatre. And yeah, you're all left to do as you like.
Hang on, so did they take the obelisk?
No.
No, we've got
We
to go
need
and
to take the
still
obelisk and
has
do
it.
the
I've
thing
still
with
got it.
that.
We've got to go and do that, yes.
Yeah.
We should probably do that, although, Lucian, you do seem oddly fascinated by that ruined house.
It looks singed in an unusual way.
We should go check.
Yeah.
Kind of eyeing the sky because no reason.
Let's take some paces towards the abandoned house.
I will quickly be back in a moment. I just realised that with the fireworks still going off, one of the cats is still outside, so
Oh no!
I need to go collect her. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Leaving us on tenterhooks.
I have to know if the Space Corps is here. Who's carrying it if it's here?
I will carry the Space Corps.
Well, I'll have a thing. I have the custard. Davith has the obelisk. You have the Space Corps.
I don't know that it will be here necessarily. I think we might be surprised by what's there.
We can hope.
There's Wheatley.
Oh no.
I look forward to hearing Ninja's West Country accent. I mean, there is a hole in the sky. Maybe something fell out the hole.
True.
Yeah.
Ninja. I hope Ninja's cat is okay.
Yes. Fingers crossed.
Oh, well, while Ninja's gone, I spy. I spy with my little eye something beginning with C. People in the chat, please play. And also people whose voices can be heard. You're welcome to play as well. What can I spy beginning with C?
In the game or?
In front of my face. My real face.
Computer.
Now, I'm not going to play I Spy with things we can't actually see because they're imaginary.
I mean, you never know.
It's not computer.
That would make it harder.
Cthulhu got it, Clouds. Cthulhu,
Yay,
it's your
Clouds.
turn.
Hey.
I'm back and I have a cat.
Oh,
Yay.
hi, hello. We were playing I Spy.
Oh, and I wasn't there.
Yeah,
Oh.
I missed it.
But yes.
Okay.
Goodness. Yes, you're all on your way over to the abandoned shack, and I will move you all onto the correct
Oh.
map.
Oh, there's a map for it.
Yes. Oh goodness. Brief anxiety burst from being outside with all the fireworks. Oh.
Understandable, but you're inside now with the D&Ds. Hooray.
Yeah.
Both D and D.
Yes.
Oh, this
Ooh,
is a
pretty.
pretty map.
Yay! Thank you. But
Yeah.
yes. Oh gosh, I still need to catch my breath back.
Fair.
Oh. And I need to roll for space core.
Space?
Oh no, I dropped my dice. That doesn't count. I can't find my dice now. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is.
All of the Space Corps dice.
I just want to go space.
Space!
Hey.
Oh, I can get my own back. Hey, Joseph.
That is my
Space.
name.
Space.
Space?
Space. AKA back from when you pinged me 7 times in the Discord. Somehow a nat 20.
Critical space.
Space core must core.
There's a brief moment of like whirring and space. Wanna go to space? Space. The Big Dipper. The Big Dipper! You don't know where it's coming from, but it's somewhere in the shack.
I know exactly where it's coming from, I think.
The space core is here. I didn't think you were actually going to do the space core.
I got that 20 on my roll. I do nothing but want to please my players, so... yeah, if you want to find the space core, I will say, please. I'll also quickly get the tokens out. Oh no, good, that's too big.
She's drunk the potion.
She drank the potion. Token layer. I'm on the wrong layer, there we go. Shrink down. There we
She's
go.
small.
Small. And Davith, small. Custard with Ufgard.
So small.
Where is Lucien? There he is.
And I cannot move Uthgard yet.
I also need to do permissions because I only remembered like 20 minutes before the stream to sort out this map. Joseph, and then controlled by Morgan. And
I'm gonna get there first. Race you. No. I wanna find it. Where's the core?
If you're searching for cause, please give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Absolutely.
19.
Higher than me. Can I have a... That was 16 plus... Oh no, tie! Because I have a +3, so also 19.
There's a brief standoff moment whilst you're both digging through the ash. But at the same time, you both grab the claw with the same amount of fervor, and the claw itself is looking back and forth between you both, with its one eye going, "Space, space. Are you taking me to space? Space, space."
He's my friend. He can have it.
Oh, that's so
I'm just happy to
nice.
see it.
Thank you. Hello, what are you?
Space.
You are space?
Space. Joseph, give me a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
6.
You take 3 points of psychic damage as the strange combination of personalities in your brain and the knowledge that Lucien should not have, but you have, whilst inhabiting Lucien's body, becomes sort of like a spring coil and smacks you back in your brain. And you're just holding the core and having a moment of like, why? This is confusing. Why do you know about this core so much? And there's a brief moment above you with the tear where it gets a little bit bigger.
I feel like I did a bad thing.
I should have taken it, apparently.
Oh no. But we have a new friend.
You have a new friend who is constantly babbling away
Space. Time
about
to go space.
space.
Space. We go
As
space.
he should
space.
be.
Time to go space.
Space.
I'm assuming that isn't the entire purpose of this map.
Nope.
We have the obelisk thingy too.
Yes, you have the quest to set up the obelisk.
Yes. Where does it need to go?
Somewhere in this general area. and you look around the shack a little bit more and through the ash pile that you dug through to find the space core, that there are fragments of another obelisk here that have just shattered, and the line across the floor is scorched and just still maybe slightly embering. But it seems that the last time that an obelisk was here, it was within the shack. But the constant attacks didn't do much to protect it.
Yeah, I was gonna guess the space car accidentally took it out.
Okay. So we need to find
So
a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Any ideas?
you're the magically inclined.
Right. Yes, magically inclined. I know what I'm doing. Arcana check to find good spot?
I will say just considering how high a roll you got earlier when understanding the obelisk, you know from how it's intrinsically enchanted that it's delicate, so it needs to be somewhere very protected, and from the best looks of it, in between here is the best spot you have, because Whiterun's plains are very rocky and uneven, and it seems like a very good place to have it in a narrow shelter.
Right. This way. Follow me. I'm going this way.
You can just do jumps across and
Oh, we got to hang on. I've got to climb over the trees. This is another good opportunity to show off my parkour skills.
are you showing off?
Yup.
Oh, I feel cruel, but please give me another acrobatics check.
Me too, because I'm
17.
definitely doing the same.
Following?
16.
Oh, my trick was slightly cooler than yours, Davith.
Well done.
And this was acrobatics?
If you
Plus
want to
one, so-
join in on the parkour.
Of course I am. All my friends just did it. 18.
I'm sorry, Lucien, but you've been shown up by the
Aw.
barbarian in armor.
Look, I have Custard. I get a bonus point for handling the cat while doing it.
Do I take more psychic damage?
No, you don't. You don't.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit of emotional damage, who knows, because you've just been shown up, but that's for you to say.
Sulk.
And it's a very tight squeeze in between these two rocks, and if you would like to 1 minute, let me check my notes. I can't remember what I put for this section.
You could say we're caught between a rock and a rock.
Yes, right. Who is going to be activating the obelisk?
I assume it's Lucien, but I'm happy to give it a whirl.
Sorry, I was just drawing circles. Hang on.
Show
How do I
me
get
your
rid of that?
artwork.
They're gone. Right, so I've got to activate the obelisk. Well, I do that by what I've got to do is engage the thaumaturgical buffer, and then we need to rotate the nexus region round into the flibbity gibbet position, and then give it a good kick. And Bob's your uncle.
Is he?
Yes!
Oh,
Joseph,
fair
give
enough.
me an Arcana check with advantage, because the magical jargon has made me very happy.
Okay, so 15 is my first one,
Mm-hmm.
and 12 is my second one. So, is that sufficient?
Let me double check again. Yes, you just about manage it.
Ah, yes.
I will say,
Sorry,
though,
the spangler didn't quite spangle properly, but there you go. It's done now.
I will ask, which side are you standing on?
Which
Are you
side?
standing this side or this side?
I'm standing on the north side.
Okay. I'll also say that Custard is with Ulfgerd permanently. And with a success, the wall of fire immediately erupts back into life.
Ooh.
All it is constant like roaring heat. It doesn't hurt as much as you would think it would, but it's a wise idea to quickly step back whilst it's properly connecting with
What
the
noise
other
does it make,
obelisks.
Ninja?
There's a brief moment of like the actual obelisk itself whirring and clicking, kind of like a very mechanical Rubik's Cube, before it sets and plunges into the ground point first and begins to like whoop.
Wub.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop.
It's it's now a dubstep
Whoop.
machine, I guess.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sorry, carry on.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a shame you've already got inspiration. I would have given another. But
It doesn't stack.
no, it doesn't stack. But you do hear in the distance from the Western Watchtower a very big, like just celebratory noise of the guards seeing this happen and a collective
Whey!
sigh of relief. You've done very well. But
Well, good job, everyone. So next Sunday then for the next session?
you'd hope so. But you've drawn attention. Davith, with his highest passive perception, is the first to notice, as it's like the very same again with the vibrations with the shambling mounds from the previous day, but yeah, you can just hear to the west/north, depending on how you want to look at it on the map, of an attack being readied, as you see in the distance this massive bulbous mound shambling or dragging its way towards you all. And there's a moment where it's within sight. You can fully see what it is.
Aunt Sylvia.
As this behemoth, looking like a giant flower, shambles properly into view and then starts skipping, basically.
Starts
like
what,
a
sorry?
cat. Starts gipping. Starts trying to throw up, and the next thing you know, as it suddenly regurgitates a pile of bodies onto the ground in
Ooh.
front of it. Oh,
Oh.
hi, Lily. Oh, hello. Hello,
I
madam.
thought you said it started beeping, and I think I would have preferred that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Ninja is now talking to a cat.
I am.
Yes.
I am. I have a cat under my desk, and hello. Hello. Hi. Oh, who's a pretty little lady? You're a pretty little lady.
Me? Is it me? Oh no, it's not me. Okay, sorry.
No.
Are you talking? Hi. Wow, really? Come on, you can sit on my lap. Oh, you're a good girl. Yes, we have a cat. Wow.
I heard the meow.
Hi.
Words of wisdom.
Hi. Hello, Lily. Oh, such a pretty old lady. Being distracted by a cat is not conducive to good DMing.
I
heartily
disagree.
Hello. Oh, who's a darling? You're a little darling. Mwah. Hi.
So shambling monstrosity
Yes, that let me roll a dice. That off she goes. Bye, Lily. That regurgitates 9 corpses
Ooh.
onto the ground in front of it. Let me just find. Wait. Oh, roll 20. How could you do this to me? Oh god, goodness. I need to quickly import something. So please feel free to chat amongst yourselves whilst I'm sorting something out because Roll20 is being rude.
My little joke seems to have caused confusion. People thought we were ending the
I
stream because
thought
I
that
said good job,
soon.
everyone.
I thought you were bolting too. It's like, oh no, it can't have already been that long.
No, I don't. Oh, it's being mean. I'm just gonna have to pull up a character sheet on a separate tab.
Oh, there's fireworks happening out my window.
Yeah, we had them when I went to go get Lily back inside. Right next door, so it was very spooky. But
Don't like that.
So it was Cthulin's turn on the I Spy, but I think they've gone. I spy something beginning with C.
Clouds?
No, clouds have gone now.
Custard?
Y'all, points to Ninja.
Yeah.
DM has inspiration.
Yay!
Wait, no, that's bad for us.
Custard gets inspiration?
Yay! He gets inspiration.
Okay.
I'm very angry with Roll20 right now. How dare it?
Hi, very angry. No, shut up. Sorry.
No, don't shut up. Keep talking, please. Bring much amusement. I'll just have to do circles.
I like circles.
Circles are nice.
1,
Yay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You're so good at counting.
I feel kind of wounded.
No, I was saying you were good at counting.
But yes, there's it's where was I? Yes, there are now a giant corpse flower dragging its way towards you all, and well, if we could all roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I'm assuming the negotiation is off the table.
Well, have you learnt from yesterday?
I never learn if I can possibly help it.
Oh!
To be fair, he also rolled low.
I got a natural 1 + 2.
That's
I like
3.
having advantage on initiative.
I have 16.
Sounds nice.
16.
I have 18 on my higher roll. The other was a
Oh.
4, so that could have been
Good
bad.
job.
I never knew barbarians had that.
Joseph. What's the corpse flowers? 13. And I'm just going to do all of the zombies on one roll because that's too many to add. 7. Okay. 18, 16, Zombies. And Nuna. Right. Morgan, you are up first.
Cool. So, how far are they? Oh, okay. They are in range of the short bow. So,
Oh.
going to, let's see.
That's
I
cool
think
how
I
it
have
measures.
40? Yes. I like not having to guess. All right, so I have 40 walking speed, so yes, about there, I think. Or it's not totally commit. I just want to be the one in front,
That works for me.
because barbarian's going to barbarian.
I'll be right behind you.
Does a short bow count as a? That's a simpler martial weapon, right? So I can.
Yes, I believe so.
All right, so
I'm just going to everyone's character sheets. Okie dokie.
I have a +4 to hit on that, so I will. Let me double check the rolls on rage. All right, so I do have to just attack to keep rage up. So I will rage, attack
Yes.
recklessly. Oh, I needn't have bothered. First one was a nat 20, but
Yay!
so I will attack. It's in range. Yeah, let's go for the big guy.
Well, it definitely hits with your natural 20, so.
And that is max damage. So,
Yep.
but I don't get the bonus because that's only for strength weapons.
And
So it's just 7.
7. Yep. And remember, you have a second attack.
Yes, I do. I'll take another shot. +4 does 18 hit still?
18 does hit, yes.
Cool. Let's roll a d6. That is 2 and 1, so 3.
Maths is failing me. My brain is not built for it. What was the number again?
3
Okay.
for the second.
Okie dokie. So, bonus action rage, 2 attacks, movement.
Yep.
And we are on to Joseph's go.
My strategy is confusion.
Confusion.
Confusion. Mass confusion. And I'm going to target it, I think, at this spot here. So it's going to take all of these trappies.
Okie dokie.
Because it has a 10-foot radius sphere.
Okie dokie. Right. And it's a wisdom save.
Yeah, you didn't think I was going to do that, did you? Huh? Unless you were looking at my stream and saw me planning it for the last 5 minutes. But, you know.
I have to have the map open, so I can't look at your screen.
Okay. So you've got a 16 wisdom saving throw.
The zombies fail.
All of them?
The ones in the radius do, because I don't have the brains, so...
Okay. What about the big plant?
The big boy,
Would you say it was called a death flower?
It's a corpse flower.
Corpse flower.
It just
Cheerful.
succeeds.
It succeeds. Oh, that's okay though. I get the zombies.
Yes.
Silly zombies.
These three?
This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So these 6.
6. Oof. That's a good use of
That's
confusion.
why I picked that spot. It's the best spot.
Placement.
Now you wish you put your circle somewhere different.
Just like Battleship.
Just let me check the range on confusion.
90 foot.
90 foot. The perfect use of it again. Anything else for the rest of your go? You've had your action.
Oh,
You've
no,
got-
I'm being very confusing.
Very confusing.
I can do my bonus action. I can be inspirational. I'm going to inspire Edith. Actions. Bardic inspiration. Edith, you got this. You can do it.
Feeling really inspired.
And that is 1d8 to Morgan.
Mm.
It is now the corpse flower's turn. It is. All it can really do is move 20 feet because it's not in range for anything. So it's just going to move here, and as it does, it barges its way through its little horde of nasty zombies, and I can't get to that circle. I should have built them in. And they end their turn there. Speaking of the zombies go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to be smart and group these ones together, so then I realise that they're actually confused. And speaking of confusion, I need to roll what their behaviour is with a d10.
Yeah. It's going to take you ages.
Actually, Joseph, if you would like, you can roll.
Oh, can I roll zombies?
Yes.
Which is a d10. It's the one that looks like a spinny top. Yes, this is a d10. 9. So one zombie gets to move normally.
Mhm.
Am I going to do all of them at once, or?
If you want to roll 5 more times, by all means.
Another 9. 2. So one zombie doesn't move, 2 move.
Mhm.
And I was doing 6 of them. Yeah. So
Yes.
that's 1, 2, 3. 6. Another one doesn't move.
Mhm.
6. Another one doesn't move. And 3. That one doesn't move. So 4 of them stand still, and 2 of them are allowed to have turns.
Okie dokie, and
I'm really sad I didn't get them to biff each other.
we can only hope for the next turn. They shamble forward, do these two. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they move there. And these ones do the same as well. All they can really do is shamble forward to their doom, their victory, who knows?
And now they all get wisdom saving throws to see if they break out of my confusion, or if it continues.
Yes. It continues. They're not very wise.
For all of them. Yay!
And we are back to Nuna. Damn it.
Hey. I don't know how to do the cool measuring thingy, so I'm just gonna.
It's
Cow.
on the side underneath the view thing. It's a little ruler above a cloud and below a magnifying glass.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, I don't know. I'll just count with my eyes. It's easier.
Okie
Than...
dokie.
Oh, I've done it, and I don't know how to turn it off.
It's me.
Oh, yeah, but I did it as well, and then oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna do right.
It's a strong Davith energy.
Yeah, very much so. Right, I'm gonna go there, and now I don't know how to move it again. Let's see. Does that work? Yes, I've forgotten where I counted to anyway, so it was useless. But thank you for telling me anyway. It's just me. And then I'm going to use my short bow, which we agreed I could flavour as throwing knives, like in the
Yes.
VR streams.
Yes.
And I'm going to throw some knives at
Yeah.
the probably at one of the zombies, I think, because I feel like they might not have that much effect on a massive walking whatever the heck that is. So I'm gonna
Shrubbery.
yes,
Yes.
I'm gonna go the one that's sort of further south and off to the west a bit. I don't know how to ping it, but that one.
Hold
Uh,
left mouse button. This one? Yes.
This
that
one, yeah.
Sorry, I felt left out.
Ping.
Carry on.
Yes, the ping is pung. And yes, I'm gonna roll and swap to the other thing. 12.
12 hits.
Hey, it's only a zombie. It's not hard, probably. And so that is
5 points of piercing.
yes. I don't know why it insists on calculating sneak attack damage for everything I do, because that was definitely not sneaky.
Sneaky in
No,
spirit.
and to refresh your memory on sneak attack damage, it is when you have advantage. So when
Yeah.
you're either hidden, flanking, or have been given an advantage boost.
Yeah, and I'm not any of those. So it's just confusing me for no reason. But that's fine. Yeah, so I've done 5 damage to that fella.
Yep.
And do I have anything else that I can do? I don't think so, because I think I can only double weapon fighting when I'm using me stabby stabs rather than me flingy fellas. It does suggest that if I should probably have asked you about this before the game. I'm not gonna. That's gonna confuse matters. Yeah. So what can I do for bonus actions? Nothing useful. Okay, I'm done.
Okie dokie, and we are back to Morgan. I will say, at the top of your turn, Morgan,
Yes.
music starts playing above you again.
Oh no.
Oh. But what starts playing? Which song?
Is it still Fly Me to the Moon or?
No, it's something else. It's an organ is playing. Like,
Toccata?
but that's all you can really hear for the moment. You can just hear distant warbling sounds of like a church organ being played. And if you'd like to take your turn, then by all means.
Is there a reason I wouldn't take my turn?
I don't know.
All right, that's not concerning, but anyway, I'm raging, so I probably wouldn't overthink that. So I guess I will shoot the here, how close are they now? All right, so they get close to me, but I feel like the big thing is the bigger problem, so well, check. That is 15 plus what? Plus 4. Okay, so 19. I'm guessing hits.
Yes, definitely hits. Against which one again?
The big thing again.
Yes, against the corpse flower. Okie dokie.
Ah, that's just 1. So 2.
Still some damage, which is better than nothing.
That's
which
true.
is what we like to see.
A bird in the bush is worth 3 birds in 2 hands.
Alright.
In this economy, anyway.
15.
15 does hit, yes.
Cool. Come on, roll better. That's more like it. So 6. That is 6 damage.
Wonderfully done.
Nice.
And I guess
You have movement.
yeah, I'll move a little bit. just want to discourage them going for the little bit more. Not frail, Davith, but I think since I can now see hit points, I have approximately twice Davith's health, so I'll go first.
The respectively lean Davith, we shall say.
Yes.
But yes, and we are back to Joseph's go.
Okay, well, I'm still being deeply confusing.
Yes.
Blip! Blancmange. So, because that's concentration, you told me last time, remind me what the rule is and what I can do while I'm still concentrating on that.
You can cast spells that do not replace your concentration.
Okay, so I can only have one concentration active, and I have to do
Yes.
Constitution if something biffs me to see if I maintain my
Yes.
concentration.
Mhm.
Sure, okay. Well, in that case, considering they haven't actually damaged us or anything yet, I am going to do some vicious mockery on the zombie that's within range. Oh, can I squirrel a little bit forward first?
By all means, you can take your turn in whichever order you want.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna move my cell over, like sort of there on the edge here.
Yes.
Now I'm within range of the big dandelion thing, and I'm gonna hit it with some vicious mockery.
Let me roll.
You're a big shrubbery.
It has no effect.
Oh, but you're a shrubbery.
It
You're just leaves.
it gurgles and growls at you.
Oh. Should have used speak to plants first, and then it would have understood me. Oh well,
And-
well that's that then.
Yep.
Inspiration for Davith. You go, Davith. You are fabulous.
Yeah, I am.
Good. Well, just wanted to make that clear.
Yep.
As you
No,
were.
that was an appreciative. Yeah, I am.
Carry on.
Yes, I'll do a big thumbs up.
Yeah. Okay,
So-
that's me.
Yep.
Still being
Morgan.
confusing though.
Zombie time. And once again, if the character sheet would open, 20 foot of movement and
Should I roll some confusion dice in anticipation?
yeah, if you want to roll, yeah, just roll them now and keep them to yourself whilst I figure this out. Because I have to do the big boy. And considering that it can then move there, it is going to do. Oh, it's going to do a multi-attack against both Davith. No, wait. It can't reach Davith, so it's going to do 3 tentacle attacks against Morgan.
That's why I'm up front.
21 on the first one
That hits. Or is that damage?
to hit.
Okay, yeah.
8 doesn't hit. 14 on the
Nope.
final one? Nope. Only 1 hit. Heck yeah. 2d6. 5, 11, 13 points of bludgeoning damage. So that will be a 6 halved. And then 3, 8, 11 points of poison damage with its additional poison effect.
So that's another 5, right?
6, yes.
Yes, because we round up.
So 12
So-
points altogether.
Wasn't it 11? I'm okay.
Because both were.
I'm okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It tries to hit you 3 times and 2 miss and 1 lands, and that's its go.
All right.
Was that 11 total?
11 total, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And
I'm
Joseph,
sorry,
if I-
12 total.
12
12
total.
total.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gosh.
rounding up.
And I actually wrote it down correctly, so task failed successfully.
And Joseph, you have numbers for me for the
I
table.
rolled the dice. So, okay, one of your zombies stands. One of your zombies can do a normal zombie thing.
Mhm.
It's free to do its stuff, and the rest of them have things. So 3 of them have to stand still, like stuffed walruses. And 2 of them biff each other.
Hey!
So, I mean, if I get the choice, I'd like it to be the front 2, but I mean, if I don't know how that works. We should really have rolled 4 each one, kind of. But I didn't do it like that.
It's all good. We'll just say that these 4 at the back are standing still, and then...
No, 3 stand still, 1 can move.
Okay, yes.
And 2 biff.
2 biff. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one moves up there. And I'll say that these 2 here attack each other. 16, 19, 1d6. One of them takes 3 points of damage.
Great.
And then the other one, in retaliation, hits again and does 2 points of damage.
Yay! I'm really contributing to this fight.
You really are. And that's not sarcastic.
Okay.
And any points of damage is good damage.
Okay. And the other 2 get to just do their thing, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
Other 3?
Yes. You said that 3 was standing still. 1
Yeah,
could
so I've
move,
confused 6 of them, and there are 3 more circles. So yeah, I guess the other 3 get to go ahead and do their stuff.
Yes, they've all done. One of them's moved.
Oh, they've
3
done.
of them-
They've moved. Okay.
Yes, they're all done. And we are back to Davos' turn. You've just been inspired.
Yay! Good. Right, hang on. Sorry, definitely didn't zone out for a second there. Right, I'm gonna have a go at flinging me daggers at the this fella, the big boy.
Yes.
Da 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 da. That is a total of 20. So I assume that hits, yes, and that will be there.
6 points. Okie dokie.
And then I'll do I suppose, me actual dagger for the second one, and that was a total of 15.
And it definitely hits. It's kind of mesmerizing to watch as you throw these daggers, because as soon as you throw them, the previous ones that were already thrown just like return to be fired back again.
Heck yeah. And that was 4 piercing damage.
Beautiful. Getting somewhere. We like to see it. And we are back to Morgan's go. And the music gets louder and
Right.
louder and louder as there's also a very sudden shout above you all of incoming, and you see this big blob of blue slime pass through the tear and like scatter across the battlefield.
Huh.
There's a brief moment of pause whilst there's just blobs of blue slime everywhere. And then the organ picks up again with a dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You have a backing track now as Phantom of the Opera starts playing in the background.
Wow.
And I'm going to quickly roll for this character's initiative. They'll have their initiative.
I'll carry on with the Phantom. Da, 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 da.
Thank you.
Da, 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 da. I'll quiet down when you've got things to say. Da, 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 da. Da 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 blah, blah, da 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 da. This is a long roll for initiative.
I'm enjoying the music. One blob ends up over here, another over here,
Bloop.
and another in here.
Oh no.
And Morgan, if you would like to take your turn.
Right. We are really outnumbered.
Oh, are these not good blobs? I thought they were good blobs.
You'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well,
seemed
I
like
can only deal
cheerful
with what I can
blobs.
deal with. Step forward, and it is axe time.
Axe time.
Do 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 do.
So let's do 15 plus 6, so 21 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. D12. That went I don't know where. Let me do a different die.
Oh no, we have a lost dice now.
11 plus 3, so 14. With the 1, let's have another. Oh, very nice. 19. So.
Mhm.
Ah, I found the missing one. Cool.
Yay.
4. So that is 7 with the battle axe.
Absolutely tears into the corpse flower, sending pieces of shrubbery everywhere. But it's still alive and it's still kicking. If it had legs to kick with, but it's just got roots. Is that the rest of your go?
I don't have any other bonus actions. So yeah, that's all I've really got up my sleeve.
Okie dokie. And Joseph, it's your go.
Yay!
Being confusing still.
I'm still being confusing. Oh, it lasts for a minute. How long is a minute in turns?
10 turns, and it has been, oh goodness, 3 turns now.
That sounds right, yeah.
Okay, so we're good. Good.
Yes,
okay.
you have 7 more.
And I'm assuming they all failed their wisdom checks again.
Oh, I forgot to roll that.
Yeah, no, they definitely failed.
Yeah, they actually do definitely fail with
Oh,
that
do they?
one.
Oh, okay, that's good. But I'm going to I guess I can heal. That's a useful thing. I'm going to fling some healing at Edith. I'll fling a healing word in Edith's direction. At the... hang on, my spellcasting ability modifier is my dex, isn't it? No, charisma. It's my charisma, because I'm a bard.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm going to fling a first level healing word at Edith.
Okie dokie.
Which is 1d4. This is a d4. Ah! Dropped it.
No.
Oh, it was a 2. Plus 5, so 7.
Cool. So 88.
And follow up with inspiration. Well, you haven't used your inspirations yet, have you?
No, haven't needed it yet.
Inspiration for Custard!
What do you say to my cat?
You're the best cat that is in this place. We're really good. You're the second best cat in the world. And I'm a big fan of all the things that you do.
He is emboldened by your words.
Good.
And foolishly or not, he comes up and stands next to you.
Yay!
Oh.
Friend!
Friend!
Okay, good.
Why are you in the battlefield?
What are you doing, Custard? Stop being dumb.
Inspired.
Do not the thing.
And it is the corpse flowers go again.
Yes. Oh, and I'm adding to my confusion, by the way, by doing a perplexing dance.
Marvellous. We love to see it. Martin, is it perplexing or is it what was it that Aurelin did, Nuna?
Oh, what? Sorry?
Interpretive.
Interpretive.
Oh, her
dancing?
interpretive dance. Yes.
Yes. Is it interpretive or is it just perplexing dancing?
Well, at the moment, it's a hand jive. Does that help?
I will say that it helps. And it's the corpse flowers go, and it will, without leaving Ufgood's area, it will also then do. It will do another multi-attack with its tentacles. 24 against Ufgood. That one doesn't hit. Natural 20 against Davos. Oh no.
Well, no, that one though too.
Yes.
That is 19. I don't like it attacking Davith.
No, we do not.
Oh.
So damage on that.
Just finished 11 plus 6. I'm sorry, plus 3. Oh, I forgot the plus 2 from Rage. So there was another 4 from my last turn.
Okay. I'll quickly minus that away. So. And
So
the
11
current damage. 11.
Plus 3 plus 2. So that is 16.
Absolutely shredding into it still. Beautiful stuff. And it continues its go. First attack against Morgan. 8 points of bludgeoning damage down to 4.
Alright.
2, 5, 8. And then 4 points again of poison damage because of rage.
Right.
And
Oh god, it could have subtracted for me all this time. Are you kidding? Alright.
And because of the natural 20 against Davith, that is 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And oh boy. 18
Sorry.
points of poison.
I'm sorry, Davith. I was trying not to give it a line to Lucien. I thought about stepping in front of it, and I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's alright, rather hit me than him.
Protect the lad at all costs.
Yes.
I'd rather it hit neither of you, but
Well, I would also, that would be my ideal, but don't want the lad or the kitty cat to get hurt, so.
And that's the end of the corpse flowers go, and it's the zombie's turn. So Joseph, if I can have the
Dice.
d10s.
Dice. Okay, right, hang on. 6d10 again, right. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 4. Okay, so 5 of them don't move, and 1 of them has to use all its movement in a random direction.
Okay, how do we calculate the
You
random
roll a
direct-
d8 and assign a direction to each die face.
Okay.
So it's like, I guess, north is 1, northeast is 2, west east is 3, and so on.
Yeah.
Yes.
So which one are we doing?
It got 2, so that is. I've forgotten my directions.
Northeast.
Northeast, if you go around that way.
Yes, if I can pick up one of the. It won't let me pick up a token. Oh no.
No.
Roll 20 while you like this. There we go. It just. I can't move it completely off screen. So it heads over that way.
Okay.
And that is the zombies go and Nuna.
Hey.
Quickly roll wisdom before I forget.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they fail.
Yay!
They're still confused.
I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna yeet over here just because I'd rather not get hit again. Really, if I can help it.
That seems wise.
And but I'm gonna bravely retreat. And then I'm gonna let's have a go with the firebolt. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Okay. And that is 2d10 apparently. 7. Little underwhelming.
Let me just double check its resistances. Yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
It takes 7 fire. There we go. It is nicely singed. Kind of smells a bit like gone off sage. Very
I
peculiar.
don't think I've ever
combination.
smelled
No,
sage.
I don't know
that's-
how gone off sage smells.
But if you did, that'd be what it was.
It's not pleasant. Actually, no, it's not gone off sage. It's kind of gone off hailage. And that is very northern of me to say. It's a foul odour, not very nice. And it is now my go again, as the strange blobs that have appeared on the battlefield sort of like, you look at them and you notice that they have instruments gathered in them. And
Instruments, like musical instruments,
musical instruments
in each blob.
in each blob, a
What is happening?
variety. Oh, I'm so here for the confusion.
The confuser is now the confusee.
Yes.
Oh, how the tables have tabled.
Like you can see in one blob there's a microphone and a keyboard and a keytar. In another blob there's a lute and a drum set, and another one has what you can only assume to be like lights, like stage lights. And all of them are going to do vicious mockery against the corpse flower.
I thought vicious mockery didn't work against the corpse flower.
And it fails that
Oh.
first time. And against 2 of the zombies. That's a success, and that's a fail. This one here now has disadvantage, and that. Oh, what does vicious mockery do again? How many points? 2d4. 4. Oh, 8 points of damage against one of them. So that is. There we go. They kind of warble as they all attempt casting these spells, but from what you can tell at the moment, they are not hostile towards any of you. They are hostile against the zombies and the corpse flower. And Morgan, it is now your go.
Right, I guess we have power of God and music on our side, so... Right, I'm going to attack the corpse flower. 13 plus 6, so 19.
Definitely hits.
So d12. That's 3, so 6. And that is 18. So another d12. So that's a little better with 7.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I can't math. That's 8. 5 and 3 is 8. Oh, and the +2 for rage. So
Okay. So the first attack gives.
I said
6.
6, right? So that's actually 8.
Mhm.
And then this one is 9. Or no, sorry. 10. Because 5 and 3 and 2.
The corpse flower at this point is beyond bloodied, and it is showing lots of sign of wear and tear.
Well, it better.
Yeah, it had.
You big cabbage.
And we are back to Joseph.
Well, I'm wondering if the zombies are non-hostile. because like the ones that I haven't confused don't
Oh,
seem to be threatening us in any way. So
Oh, I forgot to move tokens.
oh, you
Hi.
did, okay. I wondered if I could drop the confusion.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This wasn't all a terrible misunderstanding then, because I have Speak
Nope.
with Dead. I can negotiate still.
No, I just lots of tokens on the map is
Okay,
leaving me
there are
confused.
many.
The many.
Never mind the sentient music blobs. Okay, I'm gonna go. David took a lot of damage, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you should be within range of me for a healing word, just about, which I can yeet your way, and that word is Pringle.
Pringles.
So you get. I'm gonna cast that at the 4th level. No, the 3rd level. 3rd level healing word at you. Pringle! And you get 3d4 plus 5. So hang on. 4, 5, 6. Plus 5 is 11. Nuna?
What? Who? Sorry, what?
You get 11 health.
Oh, yay! Thank you. Sorry, I absolutely zoned out. 11 health, lovely. Thank you.
He's very good. And bonus action heals for another healing word at Edith, and that can be another 1st level one.
You can't do 2 bonus action in the same turn.
Well, what I was using one as my main action. Is that not how it works?
No.
Oh, I have to
I'm
choose a
fine,
main
though.
action then. I don't think I have anything that's useful. Can I lob something? I mean, I can try the vicious. Sorry, can I ask the vicious mockery when it failed? Did that fail because of a successful saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, it did. Okay, so I could try it again.
Mhm.
Okay, cabbage face. You're still cabbagey, and I don't like the color of you, which is all greeny, and it's like you'd look much better in pink. So there.
I'm sorry to say, Joseph, but it succeeds with a 17.
Oh,
Your very vicious mocking does not take effect.
I try my best. I can't use my inspiration to have another go.
No, it doesn't work like that.
No.
You can't use it against me. I'm sorry.
Can I use my cutting words to help damage your saving throw?
Does it work like that?
Cutting words. As a reaction when a creature makes an attack roll, no, an ability check. That's not an ability check, is it? A saving throw is different. Yeah.
Yes.
Or a damage roll, so no, I can't do that. No, it doesn't work like that. Fine. Fine. See if I care.
Oh no, angry with me now. I feel so bad.
Go about your day, you big silly cabbage. And Lucien huffs and crosses his arms, and I feel like I'd like Custard to get on board with that. Can Custard cross his paws?
He rolled a 4. He doesn't know what you're doing.
Oh,
He kind of stares very dumbly up at you
silly
like,
bean. Okay,
what?
I was trying to coordinate our sass. It didn't happen. That's fine then. End of my turn.
End of turn, and it's the corpse flowers go, and all it can really do is as an action, it is going to. Oh, what did it say again? It's going to absorb this one and digest it.
Yup.
Does that count as an attack?
No, it's just an action.
That's really gross.
Harvest the dead. The corpse flower swallows one unsecured humanoid corpse within 10 feet of it, along with any equipment the corpse is wearing or carrying. And then for its bonus action, it's going to digest, which is 2d10 hit points.
Oh no!
That's really creepy if it was.
How does this
higher
work,
down.
considering it vommed them up at the start of the fight? It's just
Who knows?
redigesting its dinner.
5 and 8, so that's 13. Back to it. There we go. And that's its go. And we're back to the zombies' turn again. One of them has been absorbed, and 8 of them are still on the field, 6 of which are under confusion.
Hang on, do the other ones first. I'll tell you what the confused ones do.
Yes, thank you. I also need to delete this one here, if I can just grab it. There we go.
Okay, 4 of them stand still, 1 of them can move, and the other one moves in a random direction again.
I cannot move this one here. Oh, roll 20, please. I beg. There we go. This one goes up to Davith and misses with its slam attack. And okie dokie. Two, three, 4. This one comes and joins you, Ufgood. And 16 plus 3. Yep, that's 19. So.
Yep.
7 points of bludgeoning damage down to 4. And Joseph, what were the confusions
The confusion
again?
ones. So one of them goes goes in a random direction.
Okie dokie. I'll quickly roll my d8 for that. East, southwest. One of them continues heading south. I'll say this one. With 1, 2, 3, 4. All of its movement. And the other ones.
And one of them can just have a normal turn,
Okie dokie.
and the others all stand still.
Brilliant. And this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're ganging up on Ufgood. Morgan.
Leave her alone!
Normal turn as well. So
Reason.
another attack. Another 19, so that's another d6. That's 4 points of bludgeoning damage down to 2.
Alright.
And it is Davith's go.
Oh. I'm gonna have a go at Shocking Grasp on this one. 12?
Definitely hits.
Yeah, I'll reach out and grab it and go zit. And that
How did it
is
go? Sorry.
go zit.
Okay, good.
Yep. That is the scientific term. And that was 13 points of damage.
It is thoroughly singed.
Yeah.
Still standing, but very singed.
They're
And
tough little
if-
so-and-sos.
Yeah.
If it has hair, I don't know if it does. Its hair stands on end.
It's a good look.
Yes.
You have a bonus action and movement left.
Oh, yes, so I do. I don't know that there's an awful lot that I can do with my bonus action. Can't two-weapon fighting because I didn't one-weapon fight, which is fair enough. I can make a slight. I can use the bonus action granted by your cunning action to make a sleight of hand check, and I'm so tempted to try and pickpocket this zombie. Can I try and pickpocket the zombie?
Oh, that's so gross. It's all covered
It's so awful.
digestive
But I've
juices
I've-
and it's rotting
I've-
anyway.
Feels very on brand.
I've just grabbed it with one hand.
Can you just take an internal organ?
I don't know, it I mean, I'm assuming it's got its old clothes. Oh, I don't know. I suppose they might have been digested.
Just take a leg. That'll help.
Yeah. I'm gonna steal its leg.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. 21.
21.
Yes.
I will say, give me a d6 of damage.
Okay. That's come up as a 5. I don't know if that didn't show up until that's a 5.
Okie dokie.
Does it have a leg?
Have I got a leg? Do I
This
have
is
to
in
add
your
a...
inventory now, and you'll keep it forever.
I need to add a leg to my inventory.
The best thing about this is that Davish succeeds in killing the zombie. But I
Death by
don't-
theft.
Well, it's what I was born to do.
I
By
feel like
taking
as
the
if-
legs?
I feel like Davith kind of steals an arm or a leg and gives it a good biff around the head, and it just falls
Wait, has he
limp to
beaten
the
it to death
ground.
with its own leg?
Yeah. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. And now, Davith, you have a zombie limb in your inventory.
Excellent. This is what this game was invented for.
I get
Zombie limb.
Actually adding it to your inventory. I'm so
Yes.
here for it. Amazing.
Quantity 1.
For now.
And 2. Yeah. This is the start of a new chapter for Davith.
Oh dear.
Legitimate article acquired.
Yep. That is a very legitimate article. What I
You
shall
get a
certainly
hand,
purvey.
So make sure you get a hand next, so you can offer someone a hand.
Yeah.
Hand.
Well,
Yeah,
I've,
rather than the leg up.
yeah.
But
I've
at
got
least
a
now
leg,
you'll always
I
have
need
a
an
leg to
arm, so I
stand
So I can say that's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
on.
Yes. Anyway, I think that's my turn.
You have movement if
Glorious
you'd like to take it,
Good
but
job.
Over what?
you have movement still.
Oh, yeah, I probably should. Oh, no, I'm all right here. I think. Yeah, I'm going to stay here.
Okie dokie. All of the blobs together are going to combine their power and cast Bane on the corpse flower.
What does that mean?
So I need to do a charisma saving throw.
I don't know, Bane.
And it fails because it has a -4 to its charisma.
I mean,
So-
it smells bad, so yeah.
It really does. We'll give it that symbol. So with Bane, it can fails this saving throw, makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. The creature must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw. Brilliant. And that is the blob's go, and we're back to Morgan.
Right. I guess I'll just keep doing what I've been doing and attack the corpse flower.
Yes.
Alright, so 9 plus 5, so. Oh no, plus 6, so 15 hits, right?
Absolutely.
Alright. So that is 5, 8, 10. With the axe.
Mhm.
Ooh. That was 3. You know what? Bardic Inspiration was another D8, right?
Yep.
I will burn that Bardic Inspiration from Lucien. So that's
You got
5.
this.
So 5, so 14?
Hits again.
Ha! Thank you for the inspiration.
You're so welcome.
Otherwise, would not.
I'm so proud.
So 7, 12 more damage.
Beautiful stuff. We're down to this number. There we go. And it's the corpse flowers go, and there's definitely a sense that the corpse flower is now very intimidated and very scared.
It should be.
It really should be. And instead of doing its Harvest the Dead and Digest feature again, it's going to do another multi-attack against Morgan. 17 hits. That doesn't hit. And another 17, so 2 hit. 2, 4, 6 points of bludgeoning damage down to 3.
Alright.
2, 3, 4, and 2 points of poison damage on the first attack.
Done. Is that already halved?
Yes, already halved.
Alright, so 2.
6, 12 down to 6 points of bludgeoning damage on the second attack.
Alright.
4, 6, 9, so
5.
5 points of poison damage on the second attack. It is trying to lay into you out of desperation. But
And I don't care.
you really don't care.
It doesn't like me and I don't care.
Rightfully so. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this zombie here, before we have Joseph roll, is going to do a slam attack against Oofgood. That is 15 to hit.
Barely hits.
Wait, did the zombies go before me?
It's their turn now.
Oh.
Because it goes corpse flower zombie, but I have you roll once I've done the ones that aren't confused.
But am I not due for my normal turn?
Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot.
Do I not
So
get to
it's-
go?
I'm sorry, you quickly go, quickly go, because
Can I throw in some vicious mockery?
please, by all means, I'm so sorry for forgetting.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're a really silly corpse flower, and you'd be better. You're more like a cauliflower. So there.
I'm so sorry again, it succeeds the save.
For my bonus
Oh.
action, can I throw the space core?
Please, by all means.
Out of frustration and rage. Sling.
It's not just the barbarian raging.
Okay, what do I roll?
I will say roll a dexterity check.
Okay. 7.
It doesn't hit. I'm so sorry, Joseph, it doesn't hit.
But the space core has a great time.
He really does.
Space! I'm going home.
Space! And it lands somewhere over here in the shrubbery.
Is this space? This must be space. I'm in space.
Space!
Space is greener than I thought it would be.
Yep, that's Joseph go unless you want to do.
Hang on, so it landed over there.
Yes.
That is one hell of a throw. 60 foot long, 55 foot.
You are very angry, I will
Power.
say.
Okay. Well, that's
Power
me
yeet.
done. Okay.
You have movement if you would like to take it.
I'm happy where I am.
Okie dokie. I've already done the corpse flower and
Okay.
zombie. I'll roll again for the zombie because oh, I messed up the order. How could I? I'm so rude. And it misses that turn. And Joseph, if you would roll the 10 confusions, please.
Yeah, hang on. Hang on. How many was that? I think that was 5.
Mhm.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you get one that moves normally. You get one that moves in a random direction. You get 2 standing. Hang on. 1 move, 1 in run direction, 2 standing still, and 2 biff.
2 biff.
Yes.
This one over here continues on its merry way somewhere off screen.
It's
Never
having
to
a
return.
grand time.
Just wandering off into the plains of Whiterun like, oh, what's that over there? Who knows? Let's go investigate.
I mean, who hasn't been there, really?
Chasing a butterfly across the tundra.
These 2 up here will attack themselves. Hits. So 5 points. 2 points.
I'm seeing this is just the slap off kind of just
Yeah, they're
slapping.
having a slap bite. So those 2 do some damage.
Yeah.
One of them stays still and one of them takes its turn normally. Yep, okie dokie. This one next to Ufgard will take its turn normally. That's a hit with 6 points of bludgeoning damage down to 3 for Morgan.
Alright.
And we are back to Nuna's go.
Oh.
Oh, do they recover from their confusion?
Thank you for reminding me. They do not with another natural 1.
Excellent.
Let's have a look. Gonna go for another attempt with Firebolt. And that is 11?
Against the corpse flower.
Yeah.
It
Sorry, yeah.
just misses.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've got anything particularly useful for me. Nope. Bonus action. I'm just going to wave the leg around a bit.
In what kind
I've
of
got
manner?
a leg.
In a jubilant and attemptedly menacing sort of way. Also very handsomely.
Very, very handsomely. Can I
Psychic
have...
damage to all the zombies for the handsomeness.
I will say give me an intimidation check. Nuna.
Okay. I'm very intimidating. Beautiful.
22. I'm gonna roll a d12, why not? See how many points of intimidation damage you take. Only 2 points, but 2 points is still something. Do you say anything as you wave the leg around?
No, that's what's so intimidating.
Just
Just a look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a silent football hooligan with one of those rattle things.
Yep.
Yep, but they take 2 points of damage. I'll say that's for all of them.
Wonderful.
I mean, they should be afraid.
Yeah. It's got a leg.
Yeah.
It's not often you see a chap with a leg.
Yeah, a leg that he stole off your mate and beat them to death with.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
That
quite
is
intimidated.
I would be a bit intimidated if I was, one of them.
This is a vicious side to Davith we rarely get to see.
Well, I
And,
mean, Davith doesn't always get chewed on by a toxic plant thing.
no, he
That's
doesn't.
true.
He's in a
having
mood.
rough day.
He's very
Yeah.
mardy right now. And we are back to the blob's turn, and they are going to do a healing word at Davith.
They're inspired by the leg sling.
Yeah. And it's a very strange sound that they make, but you can very clearly hear them say never as their healing word. And that's 3 plus... That's 5 points of healing for Davith.
I'm suspicious. I think I might know what the next healing word is going to be.
And we are back to Morgan's go.
Morgan is good. Yes. Slash Edith. That hits. 16.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. 11 plus 3 plus 2, so that is 16 with the axe.
Beautiful.
And another go. 14. Sorry, no, that's 15. That's a plus 6, not plus 5.
Yep, that hits.
10. Oh, yay, easy math, so 15.
With one final resounding hit, the corpse flower is promptly cleaved in two.
Awesome! Can I
Yay!
bonus action war cry? Except
Yes.
that's
What is your war cry? What does it sound like?
hey, you just scream. Ah!
Very good.
There we go.
Very
A
good.
very mighty scream indeed.
Mm.
I will say, excuse me, I will say that ends combat as the corpse flower withers and dies, and the same effect happens for all of the zombies that it regurgitated, as whatever life they were being given by the corpse flower is suddenly ripped away and they all collapse to the floor. And you watch as the three blobs start to move towards each other,
Mm.
taking the place of the corpse flower and standing tall. Let me just delete. That zombie doesn't want to be deleted, okay.
Clearly, we were saved by the ghost of Freddie Mercury.
As the cube makes itself
Oh, God!
known, and then you watch from the tear above as another slime starts to float down Mary Poppins style with an umbrella. This one's wearing sunglasses, and it lands next to the cube and turns to you all and goes, "Well, that was a bit of a debacle. Now, right. Who are you all? What are you doing here?"
I'm Orkin. No, Edith. Wait, no, Uthgerd. That's the right name, definitely. We were sent out to install the obelisk in the firewall.
Ah. What about you and your companions? Who are they?
Hello. You're a cube, and you are not. Help.
No, I'm Mr. Wibbles. This is the cube. And the cube wobbles a bit, and one voice out of many speaks up and goes, "Hiya, you alright? We're kind of on our way to we're on our way to a concert and we got lost. You wouldn't happen to know where we need to go, do you?"
I don't know of any concert.
Help.
Right. Well. Oh dear. Well, that's the thing though, because we were in the middle of doing our usual intergalactic, multi-dimensional travel, and we seem to have gotten off track. The universe isn't what it used to be. Something's up. Yeah, alright, anyway. That was a bit of a pickle you'd all gotten yourselves into.
I'm speechless. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Wibbles.
Well, at least one of you has manners.
Can I offer a handshake? Does Mr. Wibbles have a hand?
Mr. Wibbles reaches out with a kind of goopy tentacle arm and holds it out, but it's like very firm handshake to the point that Lucien is being shaken completely. It's a pleasure to meet you, my good sir. Now, right. Well, this is a bit of a conundrum. we have a tour to be getting on with, and goodness gracious.
Well, as it happens...
Mr. Wibbles, calm down. We'll get there in time, don't worry. Space-time as it is all wibbly and wobbly, so we'll get there, don't worry. You said that you were all up to something?
Yes.
Yeah, we're fixing the firewall.
Yes, we're firewall technicians.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an issue with the firewall, and we've installed a new one.
Yeah.
And hopefully that should resolve the issues.
Oh, all right.
Since
then.
you're here, have you seen our cat friend's mom? Blue and yellow? I mean, look how cute he is. Don't you want to help him?
Mr. Wibbles makes a very frustrated noise, like this has nothing to do with him. And the cube, you get the sense that the cube isn't one single entity, and you hear lots of little different whispers and different accents and different voices all conferring together.
Ooh, which accents?
And they finally reply with seems familiar, but that's the issue though, isn't it? Is that we've been hopping around different universes and everything, so we come across lots and lots of different people, but if you mean a cat girl in a yellow hoodie, then we've seen someone like that in another universe, but I don't know about your cat parent person. I mean, that cat looks familiar.
It does.
Yeah. Then again, though, we see all kinds of cats and cat people, and wait, this wouldn't happen to Skyrim, would it? Is it?
It would.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen a Khajiit around these parts. We only just got here, so.
Yeah, we saw.
It was very spectacular.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm very glad that someone likes my showmanship. Well, our showmanship, I should say. But yeah, well, if you need the help, we're kind of stuck here for the moment. So whatever you're up to next, we'll crack on with it.
Much obliged.
We have added to our party.
A giant musical gelatinous cube called the Cube added to your party, and it's now 8 o'clock, and I think that's a great place to end it.
Hold on, very important thing I need to do.
Get that space core.
Can I
Yes,
get
get
the
the
space
space
core?
core.
We gotta get the space core. Where is it? There we are. Space. I'd just like to bring him back. Mr. Space Core, these people are from space.
Space! Can we go to space? Can we go to space? Can we go to space?
We can. These people are your best shot at getting to space.
Yes. Oh, can't wait. Want to go to space now? Can we go now? Want to go now? And that continues on until we come back next
Fade
session.
out.
Fade out.
Well, thank you, Ninja. This has been really fun. As before. Yeah.
Glad.
Are we all good for next week again?
Yep, I am.
Yep.
Fabby. We shall reconvene then. Thank you so much for playing, Nuna and Morgan.
Yay.
Hosting?
Yeah.
What did you say, Morgan?
Thank you for hosting. On the
Oh, okay. I
Twitch.
thought you said I thought you were about to say you were thinking something. No. Okay.
No,
Cool.
no.
No,
quite.
thank you, everyone. It's been really, really good fun. Thank you, those of you who watched. Yeah, we'll be back presumably next weekend, same time. It's going to be great. I look forward to seeing our adventures with Mr. Wibbles and the Cube. This is
Friend,
a
the
very
musical
heavily modded Skyrim. Although Mr. Wibbles follower mod when, Ninja?
Don't add more follower mods to my plate.
No, we need Mr. Wibbles and the Cube. This is top priority.
I mean, you added this to your plate, really.
Yeah.
There's no going back now. It's what the people want.
I'll see if I can get my brain in order.
Okay. Good luck making a cube.
I'll do my very best.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna sign off the stream there. Thanks for watching, everyone. I shall see you all probably tomorrow for Mario Kart or something. Cool. Bye, everyone.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye. Night night.